love you, I love you. Switzerland, Paris, Bucharest, London, Kyiv, 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 Kyiv.
Hello, my name is Dar'ya and I'm an English teacher in Speak Go. And today with me is Нікі Rubin, an amazing musician and international ambassador for Speak Go School. And today we're going to know more about Nicky and about his awesome life and music. So Nicky, how are you doing tonight?
I'm okay.
Great.
Thanks so much. I'm very glad to be here in this room with you now.
I'm glad too. I feel like I'm so close to the star.
No, relax.
Thank you for coming and having this interview with us.
Anastasia is the only star in this room. Right.
Okay, I heard about you a lot of good things, and I remember the first time I heard about Нікі Rubin, it's that your life is really actually amazing. It's not like ordinary life, because you left home at age 17, yes?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
And you're looking for freedom. So tell me please, what is freedom for you?
Oh, well, I wasn't looking for... Was I looking for freedom when I left? I don't know. I left home because I had to leave, you know, and I wanted to leave. What does freedom mean, really, to be honest with you? Freedom stops the moment you have some sort of ambition. I think freedom really is sort of a mental state that stops, you know, when you have something important that you want to do.
Okay, I see. So...
Because you're never really free from your ambition, if you are very ambitious.
If that music became your ambition, so like how you got involved in music in the first place? How did that happen?
I always, I always wanted to be a drummer. I started playing drums at the very early age, but I was always very nervous about telling my father that I wanted to be a drummer.
He was very strict.
He was quite strict, but he was a lawyer, you know, and I was expected to become a lawyer. So I was always in trouble at school, and eventually I left home and went to India, and you know, 3 years later I'm now sort of working for this guy in India, you know, in Pakistan, Afghanistan, everything, and doing antiques, right?
Yeah.
And then one day we were in London, my friend and I, and we went to see Queen.
Like a real queen.
Yeah, you know, not the Queen of England, you know, Queen Freddie Mercury, band Queen. And we were right up at the front row, and I saw Freddie Mercury, and I said, you know, this is what I've got to do.
Oh,
and
so he can inspire you, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. And because I'd been in Paris, when I was also living in India, but also living in Paris as well, and I had a drum kit. And a guy said to me, Nicky, you've got to leave the drums and start singing. But I didn't want to leave the drums. So I sang and played the drums at the same time. But I was not very good, not like Phil Collins. And then I saw Freddie Mercury, and I thought, this is what I want to do. So I went back to Paris. 6 weeks later, I packed up all my stuff, packed the drums, came back to London, and started. Still as a drummer, but then within a few weeks, sold the drums and started singing.
Oh.
That's how I got involved in this business. And then started writing songs.
Wow, so Freddie Mercury is involved. This is impressive.
Well, he was pretty important. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he wasn't the original, you know, inspiration for him. My original people were the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Jimi Hendrix, you know, Jefferson Airplane, all the American stuff, you know.
What about now? Like, what music do you like? Like, are you listening their modern music?
Yeah, I do listen to modern music. Yeah, I mean, you know, I do.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I think there are some bands that are pretty good. I think a lot of the music sounds very the same. Rock music really doesn't have a lot to offer. Some pop music is quite good. You know, English pop music is very good. Keen, certain bands. Basically, the most original music now comes from the black people, the rap. You know, that's you know, it's not something I listen to a lot, but it's definitely original.
Would you like to work with some rap?
I wouldn't mind. You know, if the opportunity, I'll work with anyone if the opportunity comes along. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not something that's, you know, very close to me, rap, but I'll have a go. Yeah, sure.
No, it's good for them. Yeah. You know, for someone, I would be. Put it this way: if I had no ambition, life would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say, let's go around and sit on the beach for 6 weeks. I used to go and sit on the beach. sit on the beach for 6
And on the tour, I love it.
Yeah, me too, but I wouldn't want to sit on the beach now for 6 weeks. Would you want to sit on the beach for 6 weeks now?
For 5 it's okay, but for 6 it's too long.
Seriously, 5 weeks you think you can sit on the beach?
Yeah, I've done that before.
How long ago?
Just recently.
Oh really? Yeah, but then you're young in a bit. Oh, you know, I couldn't sit on the beach. I can sit on the beach now for like
Couple of days.
10 days.
What is my feet?
Maybe I think 3 days would be
The
perfect.
places. Yeah.
Maybe.
Because you're obviously a girl who likes to travel.
Yeah.
Right. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen is Nepal. The Himalayas.
Okay.
Right? Nepal.
Nepal, I know. Did you have that altitude sickness there?
No, I didn't actually.
Lucky you.
Why did you?
I've been in not Nepal but Tibet with my
Oh,
friend,
Tibet,
and he got
okay.
like this sickness. Not
Uh-huh.
good.
Yeah.
But very very pretty, so it was worth it.
Yeah. And
Okay, first.
and then probably Namibia.
Okay, Africa.
Yeah, Namibia in South Africa, very beautiful place, very special place. And then it's difficult to say. I mean, Argentina is very special to me. Colombia is. Afghanistan is very special, and also India.
What if you put like in 3? So it's Nepal, India.
No, Nepal, Namibia, and probably I don't know, Iran.
Iran.
Iran or Argentina.
It's Great Britain, no? No, England.
Do you know what? I know the rest of the world. I'm only getting to know England now.
Where's Ukraine?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of everywhere, can you?
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
But you were talking. I was talking from a physical, beautiful. You know, I mean, Argentina is a very beautiful place. Iran's spectacular, very different type of place. But you know, I mean, you can't compare Nepal and Namibia with Ukraine. You know.
Sure.
You know, it's kind of-
What about like, is there a place you really would like to go? Like just like your dream to visit?
that I haven't been.
Yeah, I've never been there, but you would like to go.
Do you know? There are very few places I've not been. I haven't been to China, and I've not been to Japan, and I've not been to Australia. I don't really want to go to any of them really, or Vietnam either. No, do you know? I'd like to go to Sweden. I've never been to Sweden. Yeah, I've never been to Sweden.
It's not far.
Or Denmark, funny enough. No, I mean I enjoy now going back to places. You know, I just came back from Colombia, where I did a job for Anastasia in like special we call it outreach teaching.
Is it you open a Speak and Go school
Speak
there?
and Go, yeah, I'm basically my job as Speak and Go International Ambassador.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're actually famous because of that, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, it's
But
how I know about
it was
you.
great. No, it was great fun being the ambassador for Anastasia. It was great, honestly. I'm looking into the camera and saying, Anastasia, good morning. I'm with all these children here. They couldn't speak any English, and you know, she knows how we teach the children. You know, and it was chaos. I mean, there's some things I didn't even put in the camera. They were all running all over the place. Did you see that?
Seems like
It was
fun.
chaos. It was chaos. But yeah.
We're hoping to see you in Ukraine more often.
Okay.
And Kyiv, maybe other places in Ukraine.
All right.
It was
Well,
nice having
you're
you
from
here.
Nikolaev, right?
Yeah, sure.
Are you going to open a school in Nikolaev?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Speak and Go school, why not?
My friend's from Nikolaev. Actually.
Okay, thank you. Нікі Рубін with us, International Ambassador for Speak and Go School. And me, Dar'ya, English teacher here. It was nice to talk with you. See
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I look forward to being the ambassador in many more countries for Speak and Go Kyiv.
For you, my baby, just give me one last Ukrainian kiss as the tears freeze on my lips, and I won't forget to say I love you. Through the ruins, ghost your Cadillac. I kiss your hand, you watch my back. The sniper's bullets whistle past my window. I've never seen that look in your eye. This could be our last goodbye. My debt, your selfless act